magic.
There's a lonely slice of bread.
I'm a lonely slice of bread.
And his name is Fred.
And my name is Fred.
He lives in the garden with the birds and the bees, with the creatures on the ground and the creatures in the trees. He had a friend called Fred, called Sam, and a friend a slice of ham. A boy came along, thought the Sam and ham looked yummy, so he made them in a sandwich. Now they vanished in his tummy. There's a lonely slice of bread, and his name is Fred. He lives in the garden with the birds and the bees, with the creatures on the ground and the creatures in the trees. Fred was walking down the road. And he met his friend named Toad. But his friend got scared of a nearby fire, so he jumped into the road, then got flattened by a tire. There's a lonely slice of bread. And his name is Fred. He lives in the garden with the birds and the bees, with the creatures on the ground and the creatures in the trees. Fred met his friend Egg on the wall. But his friend Egg had a fall. Fred had a little laugh as he thought it was a joke, but now Egg's on the floor broke and he's covered in yolk. So the creature in the trees asked the fuzzy wuzzy bees, could they help a lonely slice of Fred called bread in a hurry? So the bees agreed to make Fred a little jar of honey. Now Fred's no longer on his own.
I'm no longer on my own.
'Cause with his friend he'll always roll.
With my friend I'll always roll.
Now Fred is happy, everything is funny, as his best friend's always with him, as he's covered in honey. That's the story of Fred. He was a lonely slice of bread. Oh, we're gonna say goodbye. And we hope you didn't cry. 'Cause Fred is happy now that he's got a friend. And we'll stop this song so we don't drive you round the bend.
Sleeps like a bug, he crawls like a bug, he even falls like a bug. It's Brad's Bugs!
And welcome to Brad's Bugs, kids. I'm Brad. I was created from the creatures of the land of lots of legs, and I'm here to try and teach you about bugs, creepy crawlies, and everything that I love, because of course I am part creepy crawly. So come with me and we're going to go and look at some ponds and creatures in the pond. And I'm back. Now all I need is my magic net. See? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the pond. First things first though, kids, never approach a pond on your own, because if you fall in, that could be your demise, because we're not made to live in water. Well, I am, because I'm part bug, but you kids aren't. So come with me and we're going to go and see what creatures of the deep we can find. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the net and we're going to scoop up in these reeds. Can you see these reeds here? And we're going to find what kind of creatures are in these reeds. It's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, so come closer. We're going to do a scoop. We're going to scoop and we're going to find. We've got to be careful. We're going to find out what's. Oh, we got a tadpole. Oh, it's a dragonfly nymph. Oh, it's two dragonfly nymphs. Two dragonfly nymphs. I'm going to put them here in the water. Oh, you stay there. Wow, I'm going to teach you about these dragonfly nymphs in a minute. I'm going to tell you something really special about them. Now, what else have we got? Come and have a look in here, Fredo. See what we got. It's a third one. Oh my God, it's another one. There's another third. It's a third dragonfly nymph. Get in there, lymph of life. There we are. Where's that? Oh, pond goo. Get in there, pond goo. So now what we're going to do is we're obviously going to put that back in there, and we're going to see what else we can get. We're going to do. Oh, it's a tadpole. You hold on. Get my glasses on so I can see what it actually is. There you are. There we are, tadpole. Come with tadpole and put that in there as well. Wow, look at all these creatures. This is fantastic. This is what I love about ponds. I love about ponds and pond life. Nothing. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go deep. We are now gonna go. We're gonna go deep, and we're gonna see what else we can find deep in the deep blue ocean. Go. So we're gonna get a lot of sludge. A lot of sludge. What have we got? Okay, we got more tadpoles. We've got another tadpole. This stinks. Oh my god, we've got another dragonfly nymph. Oh, we are going to have so many dragonflies. It's going to be incredible. Now, dragonfly nymphs. Oh my god, look at this big one. Look at the size of that. Can you see that? These are absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, you might know the dragonflies, they've been around since, well, about 300 million years. Okay, way before the dinosaurs. And they were like 2 foot long. Okay, or the wingspan were massive. And yeah, dragonflies. The way these work. Okay, turn around, little fella. There we go. The way these work is they drink water through their mouth and they squirt out the back like a jet engine, and that's what propels them forward. Absolutely fascinating they are. They really are. Now we better put some of this back here. Let's just undo. Let's just get you back in there. Let's get you back in there and see what else is about here. It's a newt! It's a newt! It's a newt! It's a newt! Hello, newtie! Get in there! Wow! This is just like the best day ever for catching creatures of the deep. There's another tadpole. Watch out, newt! He'll eat you. Well, the newt will eat them. Okay, so look, that's enough for a minute. We're going to talk about these. So we're going to talk about these. We're going to talk about these creatures. We're going to talk about these creatures. Okay, so come closer. See if you can see these. See if you can see all of these different creatures here. So what we do is we have like I said, I was talking to you about the dragonfly nymphs. Okay, now dragonfly nymphs are absolutely fun. They're my favourite. They're really my favourite creature, I think. Obviously they've got 6 legs. And they've got a mouth, okay, which is they've got lips, which are really strange, very different to you or I. What they do is when they want to get something to eat, what they do is they have a mouth which is a bit like your arm, and they go, and it grabs hold of the prey, and it brings it back and eats it. And one of their favourite treats they like to eat is mosquito larvae. So you know what mosquitoes are? Those horrible little bugs that come along and suck your blood, right? Not when these are about. They will eat all of the larvae, so they don't bite you. So they're our friends. Now they can live under the water upwards of 6 years. So they spend very little time actually out of the water. But of course what they do is all these reeds here, they'll climb up the reeds when they're ready, and that's where they will cocoon themselves, and they'll metamorphosize, and they'll come out with their wings first, and they'll just go, and they'll go out into the air. And dragonflies, they've got hexagon eyes. What's that? It's another bug. I don't know what bug that is. So yeah, they've got hexagon eyes on the side of their head, and the hexagon eyes can take light from all different directions. So they've almost got a 360-degree view. They can basically look, they can look almost right behind them, and they can turn very sharply. That's why when you see a dragonfly, they can hop and like if they were the size of us, we'd be in big trouble. Firstly, they'd eat us, and secondly, we'd never be able to catch them because they'd be too fast. They'd fly faster than a jet plane. Now, now let's get down and have a look at this newt, shall we? Now, newts are really cool. Now, this here is what's probably called the common newt, which is a smooth newt. This looks like a young one. Let's see if we can see his belly. His belly will be slightly red. There we go. I don't want to hurt him, but newts can they can regenerate. So what newts can do is if they lose like little toes or feet or tails, then they can grow them back. Even things like their hearts and their organs, newts can grow back, which is really interesting. And newts spend most of their time out of water, so they come normally in the springtime, early summer, to breed, to make lots of little baby newts, and they can have thousands of eggs. There we go. taking a little walk now up the arm. Oh, there we go. We'll put them back in there. And what I'm going to do... Oh, look at those. What's two up to? So look, so we got... So at the moment... See, these could be... They could be males fighting. See the dragon... See, the nymphs. They're probably having a battle. There might be a female in there. And they're trying to show off. They're probably thinking now, you know, what are we doing? But they're ever so fast. They're ever so fast, dragonfly nymphs are. Okay guys, so we're going to put these little creatures back in there now. So we're going to put the dragonfly nymphs so they can go and spend a few more years underwater, just chilling out and having fun. And they swim away. Be free, my little ones. Be free and merry. Be free and merry. And tadpoles. Oh, we didn't talk about tadpoles. I will talk about tadpoles in a minute. But there is one thing I want to do. Oh, let's get some more water. Because I want to try and get a water boatman. Water boatmen are really cool. I like water boatmen. So we're going to try and see if we can get a water boatman. But they've all seemed to have dived and gone away. They've hidden. They probably know they don't want to be taken out of the water. And I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't want to be thrown in the water. Although I have lived in the water for many years of my life in the land of lots of legs. More dragonfly nymphs. I cannot wait till these hatch because we are going to have so many dragonflies. It's just going to be a dragonfly party. I might even have a dragonfly party for them. No, still. Oh, hold on. There we are. There's a water boatman. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get you out. Let's get you out, you little bug. Let's get them in there. Okay. We're going to look at this water boatman because water boatmen are actually very special creatures. Okay, so that's a water boatman there. And as you can see, he's just. You can see. Can you see his hind legs? Because they've got 6 legs because they're insects, and their rear legs are used to propel them forward. Okay, and water boatmen, they haven't got gills, so they're not like fish. They can't take oxygen from the water. So what they do is that using their mouth, they breathe in, okay, and they suck a giant bubble, which sort of covers their mouth and their head, a bit like a scuba mask, like a diver. And what that will do is they can then take the oxygen from that tinsy wincy bubble that's covering their head, and then they can go in and down into the undergrowth and get something to eat. So what they'll do is they don't eat they don't eat other sort of insects. They're not really carnivores. What they do is they eat plant life. So what they'll do is they'll go and see something that looks a bit tasty, a plant, and then they'll shoot enzymes into that plant. Okay, and then what happens is the plant gets all mushy like mashed potato, and they eat it up. I don't know if they make that noise, but actually, talking about noises, water boatmen are pound for pound one of the loudest, if not the loudest creature on the entire planet. Now, I know what you're thinking. No way! Well, let me tell you exactly how loud they are. Okay, a blue whale is the largest creature on the planet. It's about 170 decibels. Okay. These can make noises at 80 decibels. We talk about 65, 60-ish decibels, okay? Or me, I can talk sometimes a little bit louder because I'm kind of crazy, okay? But water boatmen, yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. They're so loud that if they were the size of us and they sort of said, "Put me back in the water!" we're able to hear it in London. That's how loud they are. They're the loudest creatures on the earth because they're so small, yet they can make a sound louder than you and I can just like normally talk. So they're absolutely incredible. And yeah, they can fly. Water boatmen can fly because they're bugs. They got wings just underneath. I can't show you because, well, I can show you. I'll find a picture and I'll show you where their wings are. They're fantastic because I always think to myself, where does all this pond life come from? We made a pond, we didn't put any creatures in there, and then they're here. There's Jeff Goldblum said, life finds a way. And it did somehow find a way, and it's come to our pond. We've got lizards, we've got dragonfly nymphs, we've got water boatmen, we've got pond skaters in there, we've got tadpoles, we've got everything. There is so much life in this pond that I think I'm going to go in there. I'm going in there. I'll see you in a minute.
Brad wasn't seen again for another 3 weeks as he decided to have a bit of a party in the pond with all of the different creatures.
But stay tuned because soon he'll be back, and next time he's going to be looking for giant spiders and small spiders and crazy spiders and basically just loads of arachnid crazy critters.
Here we go!
Thousands of years ago, an alien race came from another world to planet Earth. When here, they took a porcupine and an apple to create the pineapple. The aliens dropped seeds over planet Earth so they could grow more. Their plan was for humans to eat the pineapples and turn into pineapple people. One little girl who doesn't like pineapples was amazed to see her sister and even her dog had started to turn into pineapples. A bird ate so many, it actually turned into a pineapple. But things started turning even worse when pineapples started appearing on pizzas. Fortunately, in the tiny world of massive magic, the raygun rascals saw what was happening to their favourite food, pizzas, so decided to travel to Earth to help out the humans. Pineapples began to disguise themselves into different foods, but the rascals are far too clever to be fooled, so the war to save the humans began. So before you eat a pineapple, remember, if you eat too many, or maybe even one, you could turn into a pineapple.
Here we go!
Now, as you may know, pineapples were created by aliens many millions of years ago, and ever since then, they've been trying to chase humans to turn them into pineapple people. Fortunately, dinosaurs have protected us, and now they're trying it again. But fortunately, the raygun rascals of Goosebump Galaxy have flown millions of miles from their home to help us humans against the pineapples. Meanwhile, on a yoga mat, two pineapples are hatching a plan on how to transform humans into pineapple people.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Let's go get some humans to eat us and turn them into pineapple people.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I can see a human over there.
Where is he? Where is he? Let's go get... Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Is that the raygun rascals?
Oh no. We better pretend to be somebody.
Let's turn into pumpkins. I say pumpkins.
So the raygun rascals watched from afar as the pineapples turned into pumpkins. They came down to see what all the fuss was about, and the pineapples were trying to hide themselves, but the ray guns used their scientific power to see that really there were pineapples underneath there. Whatever next? This. Kablamo! Eat this! Kaboom! Oh, thank goodness for the Raygun Rascals saving the human race again. Raygun Rascals, we love you and thank you. Okay, everybody, thanks. Everybody settle down. Now, from the land of what the heck, please give a round of applause to the clever orange with glasses. That's why he's clever. Hey guys, thanks very much for the round of applause. So, first joke. Why have bees got sticky hair? Because I use honeycombs. What do you call a dog that's a magician? He's a labacadabra. I'm on fire. So, knock knock. Who's there? Fix. Fix who? Fix the doorbell. I've been here knocking forever. Oh, jeez. I thought it was good. Anyway, so why can't you tell a joke to an egg? Well, it might crack up.
I was going to tell you a joke about a triangle and a circle. The joke's about a circle, really, but I'm not going to tell you. I mean, it's pointless. Come on, you get it, right? Okay, knock knock. Who's there? Tank. Tank who? Oh, you're welcome. See, tank you. It's like thank you. So how does the moon cut his hair? It clips it. It clips it. Did you get it? Why did the old man fall in a well? Because he couldn't see that well. Knock knock. Who's there? Dozen. Dozen who? Doesn't anyone want to let me in? Okay, what's worse than finding a worm in your apple? Finding half a worm in your apple. The other half. What did the duck say after he bought some drinks at the pub? Put it on my bill. What do you do when a lemon gets sick? Simple. You give him lemonade. What did the big flower say to the little flower? Hi, bud. Why did the kid throw his clock out of the window? Because he wanted to see time fly. Why are fish so smart? Because they live in schools. Why did the pony get sent to his room? Because he just wouldn't stop horsing around. Okay. Knock knock. Who's there? Water. Water who? What are you asking me so many questions for? Just open the door. What do you call cheese that's not your cheese? Not your cheese. Okay. Why wouldn't the shrimp share his treasure? Because he was shellfish. Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. That was great. Thanks so much for having me. I can't wait to see you again. Bye.